Hey guys, all right, so last sprint of the week is titled Make It Equal. It does mean you need your fluency practice book so you can, practice. You're going to write the missing number to make each number sentence equal. They do all appear to be addition technically, but pay attention to where the missing number is. It is on page 113 in that practice book, your lovely Starry Night book. I'm going to put 1 minute on the clock, and you're going to do your absolute best. So, on your mark, not quite, almost mark. Okay, on your mark, get set, go. Ding, ding. Y'all heard it? You heard it? I know you did. I heard it. All right, guys, that's time. Let's go ahead and check our work. Come on. All right, guys, yes, let's go ahead and check our work. The directions today say write the missing number. So we're going to go ahead and do so. If you get it right, give yourself a check and a little tiny yes. If you get it wrong, mark it with an X and make a note to yourself to practice that problem type later. So let's go ahead. We are adding. In some scenarios, we are missing the whole. In other scenarios, we are missing a part. We also have where we have balancing equations, where the one side of the equal sign needs to be the same as the other because it represents balance. All right, now let's go ahead and answer our questions. All right, so 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 7, 1, 1, 8, 0, 7, 8, 2, 2. All right, top of column 2, question number 16. 6, 5, 4, 7, 4. 4 had to pause. Seeing doubles. Look at those two together. Look at these two. Very similar. 6, 4, 3, 1, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6. All right, guys. Good job. Now count up your check marks and write the number correct in your starburst. And let's go ahead with our lesson. Come on. All right, guys. So yes, let's continue with our lesson. And we do have an application problem today, which also implies that our lesson will not be solely focused on word problems. It is found on page 151 in your Learn book. 151. So this lovely little book right here. I'm going to open it. 151. Go ahead and let me read the problem. It says, Micah had 16 trucks and lost 9 of them. Charles had 1 truck and received 6 more trucks from his mother. Who has more trucks, Micah or Charles? Okay, so let me set you up a little bit for this one so we have our box to draw because we just read the problem. And in setting this up, we see that we have Micah and we have Charles. And they have independent, separate truck situations. Independent, separate piles of trucks. Don't Don't even say they're related. I don't even think they live at the same house. But yes, in solving the problem, you need to solve for Micah and solve for Charles. And then be sure to answer the question you're being asked. Be sure to answer the question you're being asked. All right, that was a lot, so I'm going to read it again. Micah had 16 trucks and lost 9 of them. Charles had 1 truck and received 6 more trucks from his mother. Who has more trucks, Micah or Charles? Okay, now the little pop-up is going to prompt you to answer the question. It's actually going to be multiple choice today, so we'll see what you have to say about that regardless. If you don't come up with an answer in 3 minutes, just click ahead. But like I said, I do want you to work on it for 3 minutes, so go ahead. All right, so yes, here we are. And as I told you to do, we're going to split our space. We see Micah and we see Charles. Now, we're going to write separate pictures and separate number sentences for each of them. Micah had 16 trucks and lost. Lost. Them trucks is gone. They're not his anymore. That's subtract. So let's draw for Micah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 trucks. Why did I group them like that? To show 10 and some ones. Excellent. He lost 9 of them. Will I take when I'm subtracting, will I subtract from 6 or from the group of 10? The group of 10, show me 6. I couldn't take away 9 if I wanted to. I don't have enough. Okay, so let's go ahead and take away 9. And we see that Micah has 6, 7. So Micah has 7 trucks left. We know this now. Our picture tells us Micah has 7 trucks left. Now let's come over here to Charles and his trucks. Charles had 1 truck and received 6 more trucks from his mother. Let's draw to show Charles's truck. He had 1 truck and received 6 more from his mother. Okay, so I drew a picture showing the one he previously had, and now it's going to let me keep doing this. There we go. Okay, the 6 more he received from his mother. How many trucks does Charles have? Charles have 5, 6, 7 trucks. Okay, am I done? The question is that we're trying to answer is who has more trucks, Micah or Charles? The answer is neither. So you could say neither or you could say both. They have the same amount of trucks. Neither has more trucks than the other. Who has more trucks, Micah or Charles? Neither. It's the same. It's the same. They have the same number of trucks. It is the same. I'm looking for my eraser, by the way. I found it. So I picked this problem on purpose because when we look at the number sentence here, we see 16 minus 9 is equal to 1 plus 6. And we know that's true because we already drew pictures to match that. We know that both sides of that equation are equal to 7. And that's exactly what we're working on today. True and false balancing equal number sentences. Okay? So, yes. So it's given that Micah has 16 minus 9 and Charles 1 and 6. We've already established that 16 minus 9 is the same as 1 plus 6. They have the same value. They both end up with 7 trucks. So we're going to work on some problems today coming from our homework book. Question number 1, 3 parts of it, A, B, and C, page 265, and that is in your homework book. And so all we're going to do is we're going to read what's given and decide, is it true or false? We're not fixing it. We're just deciding, is it true or false? Is 2 plus 3 equal to 5 plus 1? Is that a true number sentence? That's false. So 2 plus 3 has a value of 5. And 5 plus 1 is 6. Is 5 equal to 6? Let's write that down. 5 equal 6. Is 5 equal 6? 5 is the same as 6? No. What are you talking about? Okay. Let's try another one. 7 plus 9 is equal to 6 plus 10. Now, this one's a little bit trickier because we're getting into our team numbers. So let's use our number bond strategy and sneak it in here. We're going to break up this 7. We're going to get 1. We're going to leave 6. We're going to know that this is now 10 plus 6. Wait a minute. This is 6 plus 10 and this is 6 plus 10. So is 7 plus 9 equal to 6 plus 10? Yes, 7 plus 9 is equal to 6 plus 10. Good job. Okay, let's try letter C. What's different about letter C off gate? It's subtraction. Good. So if we're going to use our number bond, we would have to use, would we be making 10 or take from 10? Are we making 10 or taking from 10? We're taking from 10. So let's use our take from 10. So 8 needs how many? Sorry, that's not the right thing. My brain can do this. Take from 10. I was trying to make 10. That wouldn't have made sense. So 10 and 1. 10 minus 8 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. There's 3 equal to, let's do it again over here. Remember that 10 and the rest. And we flip it so that the 10 is closer to the subtraction in our writing. 10 minus 9 is 1. And 1 plus 2 is 3. Is 3 equal to 3? 3 is equal to 3, which means 11 minus 8 is equal to 12 minus 9. This is also true. This is also true. Don't believe me? Draw a picture. Draw a picture. All right, let's do a couple more examples before I send you on your way. All right, so these are B and C. B and C, that doesn't tell you anything. So we were on page number 253. No, we weren't. That's the wrong page number. 265, my bad. We just worked on page 265. B and C, back up a little bit, we're not going to try to deal with that again, are on the back side. They're part of question number 2. So flip it to the back side so you can see that we're doing the, So this time it's coming in the form of word problems. So we're going to do a picture for this one. It says Charlie picked 11 minus 4 and Lola picked 6 plus 1. Charlie says their expressions are not equal, but Lola disagrees. Who is right? Well, our directions call for a picture. So we're going to draw what Charlie got, and we're going to draw what Lola picked, and we're going to see if 11 minus 4 has the same value of 6 plus 1. So let's draw a picture. 11 minus 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Indicate a group of 10 minus 4. What's 11 minus 4? 7. 11 minus 4 is equal to 7. Okay, well, Lola has 6 plus 1. Let's draw for Lola. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know why I keep trying to do that. 5, 6. What is that? 7. 6 plus 1 is equal to 7. So that's what it means when it says use a picture to explain. But have we answered the question yet? No, the question says who is right. So who is right? Charlie says they're not equal, but Lola disagrees. If Lola disagrees with Charlie, that means she believes them to be equal. Who is right, Charlie or Lola? Lola. So this is your answer to the question. Lola is right. Lola is right. They are equal. All right, let's do another one. This time Lola picked 9 plus 7, and Charlie picked 15 minus 8. Lola says the expressions are equal, but Charlie disagrees. It says use a picture to explain your thinking. So what are we going to do? We'll draw us a picture for Charlie and Lola. Lola this time. Perfect. We're going to keep Charlie and Lola on the same side, even though they gave us Lola's information first. I just want to keep it lined up. So Lola and Charlie. Lola picked 9 plus 7. So we're putting pieces together. Let's draw for Lola. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're making the goal of a 10 frame because we're adding. We're going to make 10. So plus 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we have drawn a picture which accurately represents the parts, 9 and 7. What is the value of the whole once I move them around to make a group of 10? 9 plus 7 is equal to 16. So Lola has 9 plus 7 is equal to 16. Let's check what Charlie got. Charlie picked 15 minus 8. So 15 minus 8 means, am I making 10 or taking from 10? I'm taking from 10. So here's my subtraction picture. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oops. I'll get in a minute. Hold on. 12, 13, 14, 15. We draw in our picture to show where we have 10 and some more. And like I said, we're taking from 10. So we will take the 8 from the group of 10. Taking 8 from 10 leaves 2. What is the 2 left in the circle plus the 5 left outside of it? 7. So you mean to tell me that 15 minus 8 is equal to 7? What? So what's happening here? Who's right? Who knows what they're talking about? Oh, so both of them have a part of 7, but do they have the same whole? The wholes are not the same. Therefore, going back to the question we're being asked, who is right? Lola says they're equal. Charlie says they're not. Who is right this time? Charlie. So Charlie is right. That is your answer to the question you're being asked. The question is who's right. In this case, the answer to that is Charlie. Charlie apparently knows what he's talking about this time, and Lola knew what she was talking about the first time, which is also why it's really good to get help when you're doing something, especially when it's something new. All right? So that's our practice, working with creating equal expressions. Remember, whatever is on this side needs to match what's on this side. Whatever you do over here, you got to do over there. You want it to be the same on both sides of the equal sign. That's why it's not just saying that it's equal. It's saying this is equal to that. They have the same value. All right, so let's get into what you're supposed to do today. On page 153, front and back. Now, if you just take a look in your book, your Learn book at page 153, you might find yourself a little bit alarmed because there are no numbers. You also do not have on your person the cards needed to make the numbers. But guess what? I do. And what I've done on the next slide of the Nearpod is I've provided the number sentence you will need to create your matching expressions. So what you're doing is using these expressions, which are these number sentences that don't have equal signs, to create matching. So blank plus blank is equal to blank plus blank, or blank minus blank is equal to blank minus blank, or blank plus blank is equal to blank minus blank. You will have, I got you. It's on the next slide. It's on the next slide. But the back of that same piece of paper has additional questions for you to answer. And it does have some numbers for you to use. So yes, from there, and after you, so from here, from this video, there's a slide with what you need to do this. But then after that is your exit ticket. After that is your exit ticket, which is the same thing, only the expressions are already given. It's more of the same. You want to match them so this side balances with that side, is equal to, is matching with. They have to have the same value. That's how we solve the problem. And when you're done, click that good old submit so I can see your work. Make sure you click submit so that I will see your work. But until later, of course, let me know. You already should know by now. Let me know if you have any questions, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. But I'll see you guys later. Bye.